Angrund. 3 episodes was not enough to fix it. I mean, it's on the way. We're still in better shape, but things aren't good. Now, previously, I guess the best thing that we managed to do was actually managed to repel 3 stacks from Crooked Moon. And, I guess ended their aggression down south for the time being. Now, Sartosa will probably still be lost, but like I said, the big win here is just slowing down Crooked Moon, allowing us more time to continue to expand. Basically, this whole disaster campaign so far has been a migration escape the fucking Greenskins campaign. Because our army, when we first got a hold of it, it was not strong enough to really deal with anything. It just isn't good enough. Now, this army here, I've been thinking about what to do with it. I took it out of the city, but I can't put it back in. Money-wise, we're just a little bit tight. I mean, you can get these guys back in 10 turns. And, you know, they were very helpful, but it's time for them to go. It's going to make a big difference on our finances. Now, looking at things in terms of the city, if we lose it, we're losing about 5... We'll go to a negative 500 per turn. But yeah, like I said, I just don't think that we can... I just don't think we can save it. The garrison is now in such bad shape. It can't handle a full stack. Now, the Crooked Moon Wa will disappear, but I expect these guys here will besiege. I guess the best thing that could possibly happen is if he besieges and waits long enough for the Vampire Count Rebel to actually hit him and do so much damage that we can actually manage to win. That's the only hope they have.
Ready.
Now, we need to move down here and capture this. That's not going to be easy. This has got a lot of troops in the garrison there.
Yes.
So, again, another option that's available to us is get rid of some more Dwarf Warriors and get some more Quarrelers. Quarrelers will do more damage than the Dwarf Warriors in this situation here. Won't be able to get any more artillery, and those would be helpful as well. Yeah, extra 35 shots. These guys here won't fully recover. Could always get rid of the Grumbling Guard's pretty good. It won't be at full strength though. Other Regiment of Renown that's available. Actually, I prefer to save them for desperate situations. El Haik is a little bit damaged. Now, if they attack, I'm pretty confident we win. Doesn't look like it's very good. It's a really tough situation. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. So what are we doing? I did want to attack Angrund as well. Okay, we don't need this. Get rid of that. So this will give us a bit of cash. That's really good. I'm keeping that for the time being because I'm just not sure what we're doing here. Okay, do it. I'm confident that I can hold that city. But if it comes under siege, we won't be able to use this anyway, so it might be better if I don't recruit. Because I feel like these guys would besiege but not assault. Because if they besiege and assault this turn, they won't get access to their war.
Let me think about it.
So this guy attacking here as well. 15 units up against our garrison. Yeah, we'll just have to see how we go. Alright, let's move on. This is definitely going to be the last one. I'm not going to do a 5th episode of this. Yeah, we have to move on to other disasters. The other reason I'm doing it is because this one's so fucking tough. I do feel like if I hand it back to the person, it's still so difficult that I probably wouldn't be able to handle it. It's fixed enough that I can handle it. I reckon I could, you know, finish the campaign from here, but it's not about me. That's actually good. If Arkan is heading over to go fight Cetra, that means his lands aren't as well defended. Arkan will likely have the best army, you know, from his faction. He's probably able to recruit 2 or 3 armies, but dwarfs will do alright. Against them, that is. And you know, Belagar's a beefed up lord. It's like level 20 something now. What we really need to be doing though is replacing the dwarf warriors with iron breakers. Those are really good. But we can't afford it. Of course there's, you know, Karak 8 peaks, but that just wasn't an option on the table right from the start. He left it way too long to go for it. You either need to go straight for Karak 8 peaks right at the start, or just accept a big upkeep penalty. Alright, so the odds aren't in our favor, but it is mostly garbage. Garbage troops. Alright, we'll probably have to corner camp here. I've got an idea I want to try out. What I want to do is have a multi-tiered defense, right? So I want to try and blob up their infantry as much as possible so that the artillery can get them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up like a last line of defense, but then have one unit just up front that's going to have probably 3 or 4 units just dogpile on it. Just a minor unit, because they're not really going to get any kills. And just have the grudge thrower just bomb the entire area. It would have been great if we had a Thane here instead. Those are much better for the situation. But we don't have a Thane. Alright, where should I set up? We want it to be in a place where the grudge throwers aren't going to be obstructed. Over here. Yeah, if I put them here, they'll be obstructed. If I put them here, less so. Okay.
Grudge thrower! Band blood!
Face around this way. Gotta get them into position as quickly as possible. There's basically we're just using the edge of the map. I know it's cheese. I know, you know. Legend of Total Corner Camp. Okay, whatever. I'm doing what I can to win.
On the way!
Get that like this.
Go! Minus!
Okay, and have this guy stand out here as like he's not gonna last long. Not gonna last long at all. But he's got a lot of leadership, and so he'll pretty much fight to the death, more or less. And we just use that opportunity, however many volleys we can get into it, to just fucking eradicate as many of those units as we can. It's something I haven't tried before. I mean, it's better with a hero unit, but you know, we have what we have. Wasn't gonna hire a general just for this. Needs to be out far enough. Another thing is, let me see. How should we go about? Alright, I'm going to try something a little bit on the lines of something that Hannibal did. I'm going to reverse curve it in this way, right? And I'm going to get these guys here. Their job is going to be to shoot over this way. And their job is going to be to shoot over that way.
Range far, range fast. Grudge thrower.
Just trying out new things.
Unite! Dwarf warriors! For the ancestor gods! Plow through! Go! Range far, range fast!
And who knows? Because if we do it this way, units that are attacking this guy here will essentially have their rear to us.
Move now! Vengeance! Plow through! Bump those dwarfen legs! Dwarf warriors! Cut! Strike out!
Yeah, the amount of ammunition that we've got shouldn't be too much of a concern.
Nothing can stop us! Strike out!
Who knows? We might be onto something here. We'll see. Of course, it's not exactly Hannibal's strategy, but you get the idea. Alright, we really should be aiming for the big uns.
It is a reckoning! Charge!
We should go out far enough that they're not going to prioritize these other units as well.
Stop! Killers!
Doesn't matter.
Minus!
Also, they're in range to be shot by our quarrelers from here. So you hold your ground. We'll see how this goes. Not bad. He's got quite a few. Like, he's not going to last long, but he doesn't necessarily have to. You guys there, shoot into this flank. Hold your ground. So we could last a little bit longer than that. We've already got 52 kills on the artillery, that's not bad. Oh man, squigs. Take out the fucking squigs. They're the most dangerous unit by far. See how this goes.
For the ancestor gods! They have wronged us! One on it! Fire on the ball! Dwarf warriors!
So far, doesn't seem to be doing too badly.
Quarrelers!
Love it if he would come back. Artillery, 150 kills. Really doing their worth right there.
Dwarf warriors! Our clans will shun us! Bridge thrower! Yes, yes! It is a reckoning! Dwarf warriors!
He's not going to last that much longer. And we don't have anyone firing into him. No, it's the melee units that are the biggest concern. Don't worry about their archer units.
Let the vengeance begin! Withdraw!
Okay, this over here is not holding out too well. I want you to come over this way. They'll hold on a little bit longer. Because we can't have the archers interrupted. That would not be good.
Shoot the wazuks! Satisfy the grunts! Kill them all in Fyrus reach!
You turn around over here, shoot into this flank. Actually, just turn around, General. After this guy here is wiped out, which probably won't be much longer, you're going to have to be the next line of defense.
We are relentless!
Aim here.
Stalk! Yes! Axes out, lads!
Would have been good if he could use up more of his ammo, but this is not going too badly, I think.
For the ancestors!
Shoot into this one. 243 kills, MVP. But that worked out really well. That clustering them into one small area allowed the artillery to maximize its kills. You need to get out of that.
Range far, range fast! Nothing can stop us!
Friendly fire's a bit of a problem, but we seem to have this under control.
Let the vengeance begin!
There we won.
Move! Pick your targets well! Bridge thrower! All dead eye'll get them!
Now we should try to maximize the amount of damage we do to them, so just shoot them off. We won't be able to run them down, obviously, we've got no speed, but that worked out pretty damn nicely, I think. Okay. Pyrrhic victory, my ass. No reason it gives us Pyrrhic victory because we used up most of our ammo. How that worked. That was pretty good. We just used our defense as well and maximized the range effectiveness of our archers and artillery. They all got shitloads of kills, and the battle was pretty quick. They still had some ammo left over, and they could have fought in melee. Come on, I've got SSD. This shouldn't take this long. This is taking a ridiculous long time. The thing is, as soon as I press pause recording, it'll just finish. And, yeah, make it like a bit of coins, nothing major. So what are these guys going to do now? Alright, I won't be able to handle another one of those attacks. Yeah, so I won't be able to save that settlement this time. And I could put the demolish onto it, but we're not going to get that chance. Yeah, see, I was right. They besieged it. We didn't get any chance for healing.
No. I'd with
It looks like somebody took him on a little bit.
Not likely.
Okay, well, whatever. What's done is done. We can easily handle this rebellion here, and the greenskins buggered off, which is good. Alright, let's have a look at diplomacy, see if we can do anything with that. So we can trade with him.
Those who serve the great.
No, I'm probably gonna fight him.
By the comet. Welcome, oldest friends. Not in my name.
God, he's such a little bitch.
Bow, you speak with Cetra.
Alright.
Revenge incarnate. You what?
Who's standing outside the city?
Don't think so. I have no time for this. Begone. Not likely.
I feel like this guy here is standing outside the city. Well, I was hoping for the other army. That would have been better.
Do you take me?
Because the garrison here is really fucking strong. Really, really strong.
True king
We can get there, but it'll use up most of our movement. Can't attack him, it's too far away. We have to do it. Oh, I expected something of the sort. Okay, the balance of power is awful, so this is where the timer is going to come in handy, and I hate to have to do this, I really do. But what we'll do is we'll utilize the timer so that we get a draw. Now, we're not going to have enough movement to be able to withdraw from the fight and then just attack it again. So what we need to do is fight this, accept the draw after the hour, and then just hope that we've done enough damage that they don't sally out. And if they do sally out, we're going to have a hard time, because, well, what we could do is if they... No, that doesn't work. Because all replenishment happens at the same time, for every single faction, at the end of everyone's turn. So if I besiege them, to try to stop them from getting replenishment, and then they sally out and just make me withdraw, they'll still recover. Whereas vice versa, that doesn't happen. It's another way in which the AI gets a big advantage over you. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some breaches. Well, we'll see how we go. Alright. Now, another thing as well, because they've got guns, we can't really hope to waste their ammo like we've done in previous battles. And like I said, we'll do the best we can. The Quarrelers are certainly going to be more helpful than the Dwarf Warriors. Alright, let's do this. What? Why is it greenskin type settlements? Don't they start off with this region? Well, it's not a greenskin settlement, but the tower was a greenskin. It's weird. Shit, if any of them get hit, it's quite a lot of damage. So yeah, this fight here, again, I know it's cheese, but we just have to try to do as much damage to them as possible without taking any damage. Now we gotta do this when they start shooting, not afterwards, or else they... Yeah. So let's see if that does any extra damage. It's supposed to increase the armor piercing damage by quite a bit. Maybe I should jump down to the other one. He's getting pretty badly damaged, but these things happen. Alright, towers are down. Now if we hold on to the siege, it will stay that way. Now, are we going to be able to even get the artillery over here to shoot this up? Probably not. But we will be able to get the artillery over here to shoot. Or what we could do is lower this section here, or there, and shoot from this direction. I might go for this one here. Break that bridge. Okay, now what we want to do is grab the runesmith and send him all the way around to here. Hopefully he won't get shot by anyone, and start using his special abilities. So now we get in a little bit closer and just try to just do as much damage as we can. That's what it's all about. It would be good if we can get them into a big cluster, but that's probably not going to happen in this scenario here. Now, like I said, if we hold on to the siege, next turn it should still be damaged. It should be damaged in the same spot, but I'm not entirely sure. Not coming over here to waste their ammo. By getting close enough, they won't be able to shoot me. Unless they use guns. Guns can actually hit you from there. Now, this doesn't matter unless we actually kill them. Which we didn't. We've still got a few more of them to use. Iron breakers. Alright, yeah, if we can take out a unit of iron breakers, that's probably worth a hell of a lot in the balance of power. Taking that down will be good. And it's just going to be as resistant as any other faction. Any other unit. Okay. Let's use them one at a time. We've got a long time here. Let's make use of the time that we've got. Make sure the angles, just to maximize damage. Just one volley at a time. Decent. If we can try and hit right in there, that would be ideal. But you know, these guys aren't particularly accurate. Don't need to worry about this so much. If they get hit, the damage is going to be enough anyway. What they need is more explosion. So what we really need is an agent for Michael Bay. We need bigger explosions. So far, that's doing really well. Okay, stop. Yeah, like I said, if he doesn't end up getting any kills, like it's all good and well to do damage to them, but if we're not going to necessarily win it on this particular time, then only kills matter, not damage. Just take whatever kills we can get. Better to kill a weak unit than just damage a strong unit. That's like if he can get to 100 kills, he'll essentially have wiped out a full unit of dwarves. That's all I can really hope for. We do it one at a time, just so we're not hitting the same areas too much. It's just to maximize efficiency. Because we have to do enough damage to them to make sure that they don't attack us over the end turn. Because fighting these guys in the field with what we've got here, we'll probably lose. No, we would definitely lose. We're just not strong enough. They've got a larger army, and it's also better troops. No, you got 100 kills. Nice. So, this one here has done his worth. Stop shooting. Wait for them to reposition. Alright, I could bring up the archers as well, but that'll force them to reposition, and I'm quite content doing this for the time being. I guess I don't have to worry about too much about not entertaining people about cheese at this point. If you're watching episode 4, chances are you're okay with cheese. One kill. We really haven't done much damage to those iron breakers. Might have been a complete waste. And this guy here had even more ammo, but I somewhat suspect that the goblobbers, the explosion is just a little bit higher with them. Let's see if you can get a good hit on those quarrelers. No, that wasn't good. Pretty much missed entirely. Okay, let's see. Now we can outrange the Thunderers. So that's not a problem. Let's start move. Oh, no. Wait until he's used up the last one of him, then we'll get him out.
Grudge thrower. War of vengeance.
Just trying to hit them where they're concentrated, not where they're not concentrated. That was a good hit. Good hit on a good unit. That wasn't a good hit. Nah, you win some, you lose some. Alright, time for your last one. I doubt we're going to get any kills on this particular unit. Might be better off to aim for something else. Now, this guy here might end up moving at some point, and maybe we can get a few shots off him. But if, like I said, if none of them die, then this was totally for nothing. Which, it does look, yeah, it looks like it was for nothing. We'll see. Alright, now let's get him out of there, and let's get the archers over here. So he only got 1 kill. But if we can get some shots over here, hopefully the damage that he did will add up to something. So victory is just not an option here. I don't think there's any scenario that we could do, regardless of how much time we had, where we could win. With what we've got here. We'd need more quarrelers. Maybe I will actually destroy this here. No, not yet. Not yet. Because if they started crowding around this area here, that'd be alright to shoot. But if they occupied this tower, that would also be a problem. Oh, missed you. At the same time, if they sally out, it's not going to matter how much damage we've done to the settlement. That's not going to count for anything. Stand back. If they're shooting at us, stand back.
Nothing can stop us.
What the fuck are you doing? I gave you that order ages ago. Way twirling around.
Courage thrower. They have wronged us.
It'd be really good if we could take out those Thunderers. They're going to be particularly dangerous to us if it does come to a field battle. Decent hits. I wish I wouldn't hit the walls, but got a small area to attack from. A little bit more moving over here just to really improve his accuracy. So from here we can shoot what? Could probably move them over here and shoot those Thunderers. But there will be some hiding behind here. There's nothing we can do about that. This is a really tricky one. We've probably still got enough ammunition that we can destroy this tower here, which will allow us extra maneuverability with the archers. Otherwise, we'd have no maneuverability. So even though I want these guys to get more kills, it might be better off if we allow these guys to get more kills, because collectively they've got shitloads of ammo. Just wait for them to start shooting. You know what, I don't actually think that does any additional damage to towers. So it did 11% damage with this. I don't think the amount of armor piercing damage or anything affects how much we do to it. Because we should have done more damage. Well, this artillery here, he just does not want to shoot at it. He might have enough ammo to handle it. Then we can maneuver these guys around over here, and even if they put some gunners up this way, we'll be able to shoot at like these corner pieces, which will be a lot easier to get kills. Seems to me like every shot is still doing the exact same amount of damage than it was with this. It just doesn't make any difference. Alright. And we still got some ammo left over, which is good. Alright, and now you guys are free to maneuver around over here. We don't have to worry about the organ guns shooting us, I don't think. Well, shooting those iron drakes would be good. But I'll settle for any kills I can get. It's not bad kills there. 46, 121. But of course he took out an additional tower. There's an iron breaker right there. If we could just land one hit on them and get like 10 kills, that would be awesome. So I don't think the... Oh, no. Grudge throwers. Shit. Every casualty that we take won't be able to be healed. And, you know, until we take the city. Not this turn, but next turn. So what we need to do is need to get the, this Thane over here. Or maybe even Belagar. We're going to have to waste the ammunition of that grudge thrower. Ah, shit. They're going to move him out of the way. No, they're not. Get us a good hit in there. 7 kills. Not bad. I think I still got some ammo left. 12 kills. Not bad. Okay, if you're getting shot at, you can just stay there. Actually, get over here. Make it easier for them. So, 144 kills in total. Really well done to that artillery there. Yeah, this is what we want to be seeing, but I don't want my units getting shot by artillery. Don't have to worry about the organ guns, but we do have to worry about them. It's not going to take long for them to run out of ammo. Alright, we'll see if we can get some more hits on those iron breakers. I don't think this unit here, the one behind, if I can just see it, that one there, I don't think that's going to move. So we've only got one shot left. We've done enough damage to the city, to the walls. So give me some additional kills on those iron breakers. Yeah, extra couple. I'm happy with that. Alright, now it's all up to the archers. We just need to wait for that ammo to run out. I'll pause the recording while it's going on. I don't want to bore you completely. Okay, just ran out of ammo there. Good. So now the archers can come in here. Sucks we lost those 4 men, but whatever. We can come in over here and try to shoot those thunderers. We can outrange them by 20 meters, which is enough to, you know, to get them. As long as they don't put quarrelers up on the walls. But if they put quarrelers up on the wall, we just get these guys to come waste their ammo. Might also be a good idea if we take it in groups of 2. I'm going to do the rangers first, let them shoot their ammo first, and then we'll use the quarrelers later. Shit, stay back. Because you have too many units firing at once, it diminishes the effect a little bit. Shot at, get back. Only getting shot at a little bit there. It's barely even noticeable. Maybe come around a little bit more over this side. No. Get back. Oh, fuck me. You're lucky these are important kills. Overall, we got the better of them, but we need to do better than that. I'm trying to get through this without taking any damage. Okay. They've put a unit of longbeards with great weapons over here that aren't well protected. Those would be great to shoot. Because they don't have shields. So we need to make sure every shot counts. Every bolt needs to find the skull of some stupid greybeard prospector cunt. Alright, I'll actually bring you over here and try to waste the ammunition of those quarrelers. I don't want them even getting a chance at shooting us. You have to go around here so you don't get shot by the gunners. Sucks that he's lost 10% of his unit. Actually, I'm going to bring one of these guys around over here because I would really love to shoot those iron drakes. And we should be able to shoot them reasonably well without the quarrelers being able to shoot us. Nice, that's a really good angle to shoot from there. Of course, they've still got armor, but armor and shields. At least we've got that advantage over them. Is that the iron breaker that was? Yeah, because they've got 100 men. Should try to do some damage to them. And they've got armor and shield, but they've also lost like 40% of their health. Didn't really do anything there. Set in a quarrel. How many kills did he get? 72. It's alright, he did a lot of damage to them. But again, we're here for kills, not damage. Only got 20 minutes left. When we get like 5 minutes left, we'll just go crazy on the shooting. You gotta get some kills in there. It's just not doing any damage. I haven't killed a single one of them yet. Bloody iron breakers. There's another unit of iron breakers here, but we'll actually have a much better shot on that one. Because we're shooting into their backs. Oh, shooting the grudge thrower would be good. Don't want to have to deal with that again. Especially not in a field battle. Yeah, especially. And they'd be relatively easy to shoot. You've only got like 1 kill so far on them. Iron breakers just have so much armor, even when you're shooting into their back, it does a lot of damage.
Yes, Lord. We demand blood.
Don't be worrying about the other one. Every kill counts, but they really need to do more. Maybe I should be aiming for lower armored targets. Hang on, stop! Don't break it, because we got to wipe it out. Maybe they'll come back, maybe not. Whatever the case is, they'll only operate like 1 or 2 catapults next time, and we didn't use many volleys.
Fire on the foe.
Good, that's doing decent damage there. Pretty much the rest of the episode is going to be focused on just dealing with this. It's got to be done. Get in a little bit closer. I really wanted to be doing damage to that iron breaker there.
Shoot the Wazzicks.
So I feel like I just need to... Oh, shit. Got too close.
Stop us.
Alright, that's where you come in. You need to waste his ammo. Yeah, we really need to make sure they don't run off if they do. Got this one unit here, taking out that Iron Drake. That's great. And the other grudge thrower is coming back. That's good to see as well. Of course, as much as possible, try and dodge these shots. We got gunners coming over here. Just get back. Now you want to be killing them down until they've got at least just one man left. Once they've got one man left, it doesn't matter so much. They should still get wiped out. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe you should just get rid of them entirely. Just to be safe. Because at the end of the day, it's a one-to-one trade-off. We use up this unit's ammunition and we completely wipe out one of their troops. Oh, I take him out. Good. No more Iron Drake for them. Alright, let's come around over here. I won't be able to reach that grudge thrower, but we'll try. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright. How are they setting up? Alright, let's get 2 units of archers over to here. We want to be shooting at these gunners. Shit, get back. We're doing decent damage to them, because that's what I want to see. Yeah, some damage, not a hell of a lot.
War of vengeance! Shoot the Wazags!
It's good that we're shooting other units as well, is it? Starting to run out of time now. And we have done a decent amount of damage to them though. Now we've essentially only lost 8 men, so it's not so bad. Definitely think I wasted my ammo shooting those iron breakers. Any chance you could just get in there just for a moment, finish off those grudge throwers. We might get shot a little bit by the thunderers, but as long as we don't lose any men, it doesn't matter. Finishing that off would be... Oh, we just ran out of ammo there. Right, bring this one. It's important, I think, that we bring an armored unit, although they are armor piercing. Okay, they stop moving. Okay, that's fine. So how many kills? Actually, that one there, even though I only got 83 kills, it's the values of those kills that mattered. Okay, we're starting to run low on time now. The fuck was that? Oh shit. And we just took another 7 casualties. Make that 9. Like I said, I really want to finish off those grudge throwers. Let me just get one more volley on those thunderers. They brought some more in. Just get them down to like 3 or 4. Okay, 3 is good enough because then they'll get wiped out. They get wiped out anyway. Alright, now move forward just a little bit and finish off those grudge throwers. If we can get them down to 1 man, they should be eliminated. Oh, the gunners aren't firing back at us. Good. Slayers take them out. They're not particularly... They're not armored at all, so... And they would be a pain in the ass in the field battle. Okay, that's as good as wiped out there. running out of time.
Shah! Quarrelers! For the ancestors! Move on!
Alright, come back over here.
Go!
Hopefully they don't operate that tower again. And it might be hitting some units down there as well. Hang on, some giant slayers are coming up here. Yeah, if they come up here, you definitely want to shoot them. Even though they're... We don't have any large units, they're still a nuisance. Might as well get rid of them. Yeah, get back. So just for the time being, just get back.
For the Kalas Encore! Plow through!
Alright, we should be able to shoot that one there without any issues. Actually, I'm going to bring all the missile units around over here. Now, this seems to be the best place to be shooting. And I don't want to risk getting hit again. We're going to just need to get over here now and just fire off the rest of our shots. Because we've only got 5 minutes left. Getting a little bit closer then. Yeah, we really didn't do much damage to the iron breakers. Oh well. Unless some of them come up over here. I guess we'll miss our chance. Some of them are quite badly damaged, but still pretty much at full numbers. Get them down to 4 men, and then that unit will get wiped out. Shit, we've only got 3 minutes left. You guys need to use up the last of your ammo in that amount of time. Make it count. So yeah, they're not wiped out. Okay, another unit of Thunderers is coming around the back here. We've only got a minute left. Make these shots count. Actually, if I get over here with him, I can increase their firing rate. Only by a little bit, but just need to use up the ammo. Otherwise it all goes to waste. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the amount of damage that we did. Let's just hope it was enough. Oh, didn't use up all my ammo. Let's just hope it was enough to prevent the... Look at this, half of the garrison was... Well, 40% of the garrison was wiped out. Let's hope it was enough to prevent them from sallying out against us. Alright, so the damage. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units got wiped out, and various other ones are quite badly damaged. Oh, fuck me! How'd that happen? It's like, oh, you did too well, you have to take... God damn it, you have to take additional casualties.
The Kalagapi!
My gob thrower.
Kill him!
Oh god, the odds are even worse now.
Joey, attack!
Oh, that sucks so bad. But for some reason, I can still get another unit of Regiment of Renown right now. Be a while before we can use that again. If it comes down to a field battle, what's going to be the most use to us? The gyro bomber? Probably not. He'll just get shot down immediately. Peak gate guard, it'll have to be.
For the damage.
Now, looking at the odds on that, yeah, the odds are not improved.
Drang him.
So, but a lot of that does have to do with the gate as well.
For our forefathers.
It says minimum number of breaches 4.
First
Kind of
kill.
bullshit. I didn't make 4 breaches, I only made 1. Alright, what are we going to do here to... I guess that'll be the best. Alright, we just have to, hope, like I said, hope they don't sally out. This guy here won't be able to recruit anything because we've got his only settlement under siege. And I've done everything that I can. Now over here, we could go for the walls, but this is not likely going to come under attack. We need more cash, because it would be good to get ourselves more forces later down the track. Now, another thing, try to get peace with him. Because I would much prefer this settlement burn to the
Make your
ground
demands then, dwarfs. But don't expect
than
the
end
Empire
up in
to
his
concede.
hand. I just can't get a peace treaty with him. Under any circumstance, it just will not work. Might as well make a siege tower. Yeah, I don't know.
For vengeance.
Alright, moving on. So we're probably going to lose the settlement there. That's because there's another army right there. Now, I could have tried to demolish those buildings, but you have to be able to hold on to it for a turn. It's just not going to get done in time. It's good that he's moving out over here. Probably to go get killed. Oh! Oh, you're trying to get away, are you? I'll fight this battle manually because we need to make sure no damage is done to us. Can't get any healing. I think they did some additional damage to us with an agent. But yeah, it'd be good if Belagar could get into a melee with him. I mean, we're sort of wasting time with this. Auto-resolve probably shouldn't have yielded any damage. You're not going to do anything in this battle. I want you guys to get a few shots off. And then let these guys handle it, the rest of it. Yeah, they actually did quite a bit of damage to us. Now, here's the thing: with if we can survive till the next turn, we make another attack, right? And let's just say it doesn't work. Well, that's fine. We can withdraw and then attack him again. We couldn't do that last turn because we were just out of movement.
I keep my oath. Shifting.
Wait, who else are we going to use it on?
For the ancestors. Faster!
So we needed. And now at least, with this unit out, it's just one fewer units that we have to worry about if they do sally out. Which, again, if they do sally out, we're still in big trouble. Oh, fuck yes. Good. That's great news. Oh! Huh. Lady Luck. I think finally the game is like, alright, we'll give you a break. And here comes my not so break. The odds aren't that bad, but we don't have enough melee units. You know what the funny thing is, if my guy had stayed here, maybe we could have stood a chance. But then again, I would have had enough money to maintain it a bit longer. I mean, we'll fight it, but chances aren't great. But here's another thing as well. Assuming we win, the rebellion will just attack us as well, because their turn comes after these guys. And they're quite experienced as well. Obviously the yeoman cavalry aren't going to do shit. The trebuchet might. And I think it's giving us a lot more strength because of the walls, which really aren't going to come in handy for us.
Let the vengeance begin!
Actually, yeah, just fire at will. You know, we've actually got a melee advantage against these guys because in melee we can actually handle. I don't know. Oh, we'll just try and get as many kills as we can. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to win it this time. Just too badly outpowered. We had no time to recover.
For the High King!
Alright, let's get out of here. What the fuck are you doing, you idiot? Silly shit. It'd be great if they funneled into just one area. That would be ideal. Another thing as well, they do have a lot of missile units.
Now! Ja! Pump those dwarfen legs! Long beards! Thunderous!
None of our guys have any shields here. Oh well. Okay, it looks like they might actually cluster in over here.
Stop! Rage far, rage fast! Ready to strike! For the colors encore! Thunderous! Yes, Lord!
Actually, shooting those mounted yeomen is a bit of a waste.
Killers! Run thrower! Warriors! Kill them all in Beard's reach! Thunderers!
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, stick.
Get moving!
See, I accounted for that last time, but because I got a little bit lazy this time.
For the outs!
Oh, he's gone.
Dwarf warriors!
No one seems. What is about this section here where they just don't want to attack?
Withdraw! Castle! Down! Mark out! Run thrower! Understood, Lord!
Is he just sitting there? It's really weird.
Yes. Yes.
Funny thing is, if I only have to deal with all of this, maybe we can get a win. Because the towers will finish the job. Like it did last time.
Take him down. We demand blood. Go! Go! Vengeance!
How the hell are we going to deal with their general?
Thunderers!
I think even with them not using a portion of their army, we're still fucked.
They have wronged us! Shoot the Wessex! And
This Bretonian morale sucks.
our fire undimmed! Nothing can stop us! Sir! The cleanse unite!
Yeah, we really need to try to get the gunners to shoot the general. They're the only ones that are going to be at least half decent against him. Because in melee he could do quite a lot of damage.
Take aim! We demand blood! Adu! Thunderers! Find
Get him
the
out of
target!
there. He's the most important. This one here is the most important unit that we've got.
Nothing can stop us!
Shit.
Strike out!
Do not want him in melee.
Go!
Fuck, thought it was a good idea to put that in there.
Pick your targets well!
Yeah, they really want to make sure that we can't use our gunners.
Long beards! This warp is fire! Move it out!
Try and keep him busy for as long as possible. If you guys could just fight to the death, that would be great.
Thunderous! Warriors!
They did fight to the death, but not in the way that I meant. Yeah, you've almost used up all your ammo. You hold them back. Got to keep these guys alive here.
This is a reckoning!
I'm actually really wishing I didn't disband those units.
Vengeance begin! Quarrelers! Take them down! The mountain and home! Fire on the foe! It is a reckoning! Thunderous! Quarrelers!
Because the Scolder Guard would have been so useful here. Oh well, you know, he made a judgment call. Then again, they may not have made the attack, so hard to say if it was the right call or not. We're not going to win this now. They're overwhelming us. We just didn't have enough melee units to hold them back. Yeah, there it is. In essence, we didn't really do a whole lot of damage to them. I mean, they had a whole bunch of units that they weren't utilizing, but we were just too badly damaged. Now, even if they just sack the city, the rebels will just finish the job. At least now they have to deal with the rebels. So there's that. But it's a bit of a loss for us here because it's a good city. Oh, you want to play it that way? What a bunch of a-holes. Yeah, I'll do that. At least we still got income coming through. I don't want more revolts going on. Okay, and what a miracle it was that these guys didn't attack here. They will be attacking Al Haik, but the garrison's just been buffed up, so handling that's not going to be a problem now. Now, time for round 2, I suppose. No, that's pointless.
For vengeance! For the Dummer's Crown!
There's not as many of them left. They weren't able to recover anything. Of course, neither were we. And like I said, if we have to do this again after this, we totally can. But there's not that much of them left compared to what it was before. We probably actually outnumber them now. Now, let's just hope that the damage is in the same spot. Sometimes in Total War Warhammer, it forgets where the damage is being done. So... no, but in this case here, it's exactly where we left it, so that's excellent. Yeah, I don't actually need the ram. I just got it because why not?
Hammerers! Come together, lads!
Shame about the Goblobber. Would have been really helpful if we had that as well. But, you know, you get it back in 9 more turns. Okay, we also didn't need to worry about blowing up the walls and stuff. No, don't fire, don't fire.
Holding ammunition!
Alright, yeah. Start coming right over here. Yeah, this time do not shoot the iron breakers. It's a waste of ammo.
On the way!
Unless you shoot him with artillery. Then it's not a waste of ammo. The thing is, that's mostly of what's left. Just iron breakers. Yeah, this is okay. Getting that. Would have been better if they were a bit more concentrated, but this is still good. Also, Mr. Rune Smith, get over here. Well, we used up a little bit of ammo. We've killed half of this unit. That's not bad. Get over here now. I'd actually prefer to take out those units. Just because they're more concentrated. Like I said before, better to get a good hit on a weak unit than a shit hit on a good unit. And they moved. Great. Plenty of time, so we could reposition as much as we feel like we're going to need to. There's no guarantee we're going to win it this time here. If we need to, we do have another one available to us. Actually, we can actually do this like 3 times if we absolutely have to, but I don't want to do that. It's too much. It's too much time for this one settlement. But it's a very important settlement. It's so far away from the greenskins now that you shouldn't have any problems. It'll give you time to recover. Alright, where are we going to put these down? On Quarrelers? Alright, sure. You know what I forgot to do last time was actually utilize the, this guy here. He can shoot as well. Like, he won't get heaps of kills, but hell, an extra 30, that's better than nothing. Yeah, put it in between them, because that way, because sometimes they overshoot it or undershoot it, they might hit the Ironbreaker or the Thunderer. Cool. And he's getting kills on iron breakers there. Should have done that last time. Oh well. Right, if we come over here, we can get into a skirmish with these guys, but we'll easily win it. Okay, now there's an Ironbreaker unit right there. That's actually a pretty high value target. We'll be quite accurate against it, and we're shooting into its back. Oh, that is so good that we can take out an Ironbreaker this easily. Okay. Yeah, just leave it at 4, because that way if we do decide not to continue the fight and just get a draw, it should be wiped out. Now, if we do take another draw, we might end up losing this guy. Should suck. Okay, long beards, great weapons, those would be easy to kill. I think we'll actually win it this time. Given what we're doing here, there's not that many of them. And when it comes down to dealing with the organ gun, we're really going to need to make sure our heroes go and deal with that, because the infantry just get turned into mincemeat. Yeah, don't worry about these guys here right now. Funny thing is, we might actually be able to recruit another unit of artillery from here. Okay, now stand there and let's clear the walls of quarrelers. Forgetting about this. Doesn't matter. It barely does anything. It's whatever. Those two there have the best shot. I'll let them continue that. Meanwhile, if we come around over here, maybe we can get a good shot off on those longbeards, although they might reposition. I'm giving the AI more credit than it deserves. We need to move back a little bit, which does put us at risk if they send someone over here, but it doesn't look like that's what they're doing. There's too many shots we're getting blocked. How are you going now? 12 kills? Maybe try and shoot that guy if you can. No, that is... You're getting too close. You were in range before. Either shoot or don't shoot.
Move to attack!
You're out of ammo.
Let the vengeance begin! It is a reckoning! Plow through!
Okay, we've almost used up all our ammo. How are you going? Got any good shots? Nope.
Master engineer! Valea, bless our aid!
Okay, there's not that many of them left. Doesn't seem to be anyone really up on the walls here.
Move! Come on! Stop!
take a shot, why not? But you know, Dwarf Warriors versus Iron Breakers will get slaughtered, so just gotta be mindful of that.
Quarrelers! The rules are cast!
That sorted them out. He's not getting kills, it's getting blocked. It's just wasting ammo. Back off, back off. Alright, we've only got a few shots left. And the real question is now, can we, in melee, win with what we've got? I'd really like to do a bit more damage to these Iron Breakers. But he's just not hitting them properly from here. Alright, back off. Now, the hammerers will be good at dealing with them. Let's see. We've got enough ammo that we can create another breach. Maybe instead just aim for the Iron Breaker here. That way, we might kill some of their units, or we'll destroy the wall. Whichever. He's doing okay. Like I said, these are high value targets, and he's essentially already done his worth, so if we end up wasting most of the ammo, so be it. There's one other thing that we can do. We could get him, I suppose, to try to waste the ammunition of the Iron Breakers here. Once we're done using the ammo. Actually, I'll do it now. Should be pretty easy to dodge. Guess not. It causes a stun. But it's not doing any damage. Hey, stop. Alright, here's our chance. The walls are undefended. Go take them.
It is a reckoning! No shoddy contraptions here!
I can't believe how little damage those kicks did to him. The shot's blocked because you're too damn short. Belagar, you're going up there as well. Same with both Thanes. Bruce Smith will just provide backup support. 111 kills. Did his worth. Again, the biggest problem here is going to be that organ gun. But we don't have to deal with that until the very end. And it's doing no damage anyway. Now these guys here might have to go into melee as well.
We stay put! Come at them! Wait him up, Lord! Attack! Kill Urks!
Where is he? Yeah, take out that thing.
Kill the old splitters! The clans unite! Right-o! Gears of Sapphire!
Alright, this might seem stupid, but I want to charge these guys in through the front here. to try to stop the Thunderers from attacking.
Yes, laddie! True king! For the High King! Dwarves, ready access!
I think things are looking pretty good so far.
Let us a reckoning! These doughy drink weak. The guilds want them dead!
Try to get him. Just stand back, stand back. He's not very good in melee.
Descendant of Lord! Dwarf warriors! For the Kala's Encore! Dwarf warriors!
We really need to stop those gunners.
Leave them in twain! For the ancestor gods!
You get back up here, stop those gunners up there.
It is
And
a
you get over
reckoning!
here and make a run for this gunner to this way.
Of the holders. Charge!
Doesn't matter if they can't beat them in melee, it's just about locking them down.
Fast!
Because they're going to do a lot of damage to us otherwise.
Honored! Yes!
You know what? Just ignore this guy. Just get down off the ground. Too much time is being spent on that one unit and they're getting bogged down.
It is a reckoning.
It's what I do to the enemy sometimes. I'm not gonna fall for my own trap. Yeah, you can stay up here and fight him. Actually, no, because you need to be down here, providing buffs for all of them.
Hammerers! Castle! Charge! Going now! For the ancestor gods! Longbeard! It is a reckoning! Scoff! Runes of smiting upon them. There can be no mercy!
It's looking like we're gonna win this particular fight. You know, there's still some units over here. If we're lucky, once we kill all these guys here, they'll just get the army loss penalty. If we're lucky. It's good that we got the hammerers smashing them in the rear here. That was awesome. I'm sure they got a lot of kills out of. Nope, they didn't. Whatever, they're still doing well.
Come then, Earth! Let me split you in twain! Dwarf warriors! Slay everything without a beard! For the Kala's Encore!
Well, everyone's got a beard here, so I don't know what they're talking about.
I speak my lord's will! Shave their whiskers! Like these hammerers!
Victory's in our grasp. We're gonna take the city. Nice. This will make up for losing Sartosa. Could use this, but we only get one shot on it. Goddamn, these iron breakers just will not break. If you come around to 3 here. I don't really care if dwarf warriors get wiped out. You can easily recruit new ones. Anyway, should be replacing them with longbeards after this. Or iron breakers, if possible. Did we win? Nice. All units are... essentially, the only unit we lost in this siege was the Goblobber, which it can come back. Yeah, it did seem a bit weird that the odds were the way that it were. It didn't seem like it would actually be that bad. But that being said, a lot of the shots were shooting high-value units. He got a good number of kills. Yeah, loot and occupy. And that eliminates them. I'd say that them deserving it would be an understatement. Alright, so what are we inheriting here? No artillery building. That got demolished. We got the garrison building, so this is a defensible territory. We got decent money. That doesn't need to be repaired. Actually, that should be demolished and put somewhere else later. It's making 300 at the moment. Repairing it is probably a good idea. You don't need slayers. Probably best just let that repair on its own. So then, looking at the difference between the upkeep costs on Longbeards and Dwarf Warriors, there's 74 cost difference, which is not that big of a deal for us at the moment. And the stats are quite significant. It certainly would help. But we would be losing experienced units. Oh well.
What?
I'll just get one. Or should I get more Quarrelers? No, 6 missile units is plenty. So yeah, grab that. You'll need to build another... I'll need to build another artillery thing. Even if we don't get the Goblobbers back, he should have 2 catapults in. Or, you know, the, what's it called? The... fucking organ guns. Alright, so that's done. What do we do for him next? I mean, we could end it here.
Billiger.
Going after Aachen, is that a viable option? Kinda, not really. Yes and no.
My will be
It's level
done.
5, and we just don't know what we're up against here. Once you capture that region, it wouldn't be so difficult.
Yes.
And the money's good now. Alright, what else do you need? It's level 31. It's got all he needs out of this. I suppose that's alright. Yeah, Ancestral Grudge. You don't need that. It's only good against greenskins. Maybe give him some more melee defense. Him being able to fight other lords a bit better would really come in handy. And that other ability...
I stand
What
defiant.
is it? This here, Mighty Oathstone. The problem with this, like, it's only plus 27 melee defense for 25 seconds. It just doesn't provide enough, you know? And you can only use it once per battle. Whereas that way he gets a permanent plus 6. Okay, going up here to the max level would make this settlement virtually unbeatable. But it would use up most of our cash. And would probably be better off building up this province next turn when the time comes. Like, that settlement there will be fine for now. Should be able to handle this.
What you ask is impossible.
We've also got... Okay, is there going to be a revolt here? We'll just put this down. There's the conquest penalty, and then there's the provincial instability. Actually, you know what? Letting a revolt happen might actually be the best course of
Revenge
action.
incarnate. Lun's heir.
Okay, that didn't really make a whole lot of
True
difference.
king of 8 peaks. Billiger Ironhammer.
Guess we'll see. tempting to demolish that. I'm not sure if we need to, because this is actually suitable climate. I do really want to hit Archon. He hasn't built his defenses up here. If we're going to hit him, you've got to hit Wizard Caliph's palace first. But you know what? That's something for him to decide. I'm going to end the turn here. And then I'm going to say this is saved. Okay, obviously it's still a difficult campaign, but he's in no danger of being defeated. He's got 2 good defensible settlements now. Whereas before he had 1 that was about to die anyway. And he's got a much better army. He's got more money. And even if he just hides here until this is like rank 5, eventually he'll get Iron Breakers. But I do strongly recommend looking for a good opportunity to take on Archon. He's not that tough, and one of his armies went out this way. You know, most of them will just be skeletons. This is good. Von Carstein declared war on Crooked Moon. Good. Oh look, they actually occupied Sartosa. Motherfuckers. Well, it's not that valuable to them, and they're probably going to be a little bit preoccupied now with vampire counts. If they do continue to attack, it's not going to do very much damage. $1,000 gold. Income. This is looking pretty good. And the public order's under control. Oh, I did the wrong one there. Okay. I suppose it doesn't matter. There we go. This was probably one of the most difficult Warhammer 2 ones so far. That required 4 episodes. So I'm going to end it here. There's a part of me is like, I want to do more, but I just was like, this is about as good as it's going to get for a while. Anyway, that's the end of this one, so like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.